that wants to engage in menage a trois?
A couple or marriage?
A married couple that likes to enjoy menage a trois, that's not a healthy marriage?
No, it is not. You are
agree.
asking. You are asking for trouble.
I agree.
Yeah,
It almost goes back to scheduling sex. I think it should be if it does happen, it has to be a situation that you're not looking for, not scheduling. It has to be something that just arrives out of nowhere. You can be open to it.
Gotcha.
But you know what?
Okay,
once you open that portal, it's hard to close.
Pandora's box.
And that's where the problem.
So opening Pandora's box.
Yeah, you open it, baby. You get ready for it. Yeah, and you want to know what?
Mhm.
If she likes women, then what's going to stop her from creeping with other women? And what if he finds out that, you know what? This other woman, and they end up, but he don't know. But since she like women, how he gonna know that she ain't out with another woman without him?
That's true.
So my question to you brothers is this. Because we're going to wrap it up. My question, and I love both of your brothers' insight because it's very refreshing. So the moral of this story, or the bottom line is, do you feel that the key to a healthy relationship is monogamy?
The key to a healthy relationship is communication.
Amen. Yep.
Do you remain monogamous in your relationship?
It's communication. It's whatever we're feeling. Whatever we're feeling at that moment.
Okay.
And we have to.
I like that.
I like
that. Okay. I like that. I want to thank both of you brothers for being on this show tonight because you're both so refreshing. At the end of this segment, if you guys could, please connect with one another on Facebook or on Instagram. Peter, I'm not sure if it's okay to share your number with your number. Can I share it with Paco and vice versa?
Of course it is.
When we end this show tonight, I love that you said that. So, Paco, when we end the show tonight, I will definitely text you Peter's number. And, Peter, perfect. I will text his number because I want this book to happen for Paco. And Peter's going to be helping me with a book as well, Paco. So, this is some love being spread tonight. And so,
I love it.
Make sure that we all continue to stay connected because
Absolutely.
The energy in the studio is amazing. And I just really thank you, brothers, for being super supportive of my podcast. And I also want to tell my listeners that the purpose for the podcast is because Ty Jones herself is undergoing surgery because I am a breast cancer survivor. With that said, I am bringing more awareness to this deadly disease and letting women know, please, if you do nothing, make sure if you are in your 30s or 40s, annual mammograms are a must. Because of my mammogram, it was detected so early that God is good. My mammogram examination, the cancer was caught at stage 0. So the successful surgery occurred July 1st, and the cancer was removed. And now I am going to have me a new pair of sisters on my chest, new pair of titties coming out of this, and I'll be victorious. The moral of that story is that I'm never going to be counted out of here because God's not done with me yet. And with that said, the two of you have really brought some beautiful energy to my show tonight, and I want to thank you for that because I love hearing from men that have intellectual minds but also are owning your shit. Even when you said, nigga, what? I laugh at that because
yeah.
And I understand where you're coming from by keeping it real. Some people sometimes, I feel, in society, they live a life of lies. And in this world that we are living in nowadays, this passive-aggressive behavior is very it's like it's very trendy currently because people will go back and forth on Twitter and a text message all day, and then when you speak to this person, it's free. So I'm learning as we progress in our ages. You're absolutely right. Communication is key, and I would know that. I studied communications in college, so I love to communicate. Sometimes I have to keep my opposing opinions to myself because I can ruffle a few feathers, but I'm always neutral and I try to be fair. And I think that is also essential in any relationship. You must be open-minded to your mate. Whatever attracted you to this person, that is something that you must embrace and then allow the relationship to nurture as you would a flower. When you planted it, it took time to grow. You had to water it. You had to give it sunlight. You had to allow it to grow. And that's just like a relationship. It takes nurturing on both sides, men and women. And so I love hearing from the both of you with your viewpoints. And I want to thank you for both being on the show. We have actor, entrepreneur, business owner, Paco Cunningham from Ready to Love, straight out of ATL, and author of The Life of a Black Republican in Trump America, Peter Sherrill. I thank you both for being guests on my show. I want to close out this segment with a final thought. And before I give my final thought, I want to hear from my guests, and I want to hear from both of you men. Give me your final thoughts for the show tonight. We'll hear from Paco first, and then I'll allow Peter to end that. Your final thoughts for the show tonight, Paco?
Hey, I just want to thank you for having me on here. Like I said, it's a blessing meeting you, Ty, for reaching out to me. Peter, man, you're incredible, man, and I can't wait to sit down and talk to you about the book and some of the things that you're doing. And like I said, I think we formed a great friendship from the night, and it's refreshing. I'm not gonna lie, it's really refreshing to meet some cool people, some black people doing something, great energy, and I'm just happy that you had me on, and thank you for it.
Oh, and I thank you. And I will be coming back to the East Coast in the fall, so I'll be visiting Atlanta. We're going to have to smoke a stick together and celebrate my recovery. So I'll be seeing you soon, brother. And I thank you for that. Mr. Peter Sherrill, my highlighted guest for tonight, the brother of the night, okay? What is your final thought for tonight?
I have to kind of reiterate what Paco said. It was actually great to have the opportunity to be on the show. This is actually my first time ever being on a podcast. I thought you was an excellent hostess. I think that we have developed a bond that will last for a very long time. Well, actually, there's no way that this bond that we formed tonight could be broken. And I look forward to helping both of you in anything that you need to know, want to know about putting a book together, putting a book out. It's a fascinating experience. As I was sharing with you the other night, Ty, it's also a very therapeutic experience, and it allows you to share, especially what you've been through and going through. It allows you the opportunity to share so much with those who are having to face such issues and see that you can come out on top and still continue life and continue it more abundantly. And so I just want to say it's been an absolute pleasure. I shared this with all my followers about the podcast. And again, I just say thank you. And I look forward to connecting with you real soon, Paco, because I have very serious intentions about coming to the ATL to share this story.
Thank you. I thank you for that. So my guest tonight, Peter W. Sherrill, author of The Life of a Black Republican in Trump America, as well as Chris Paco Cunningham, talented entrepreneur, actor, black men of excellence on this show tonight. He was the actor of OWN's reality TV show, Ready to Love. And he might have found love. He seems to have an interest in his life right now and seems to be going well. So I want to pray for you both and pray for the success of your relationships, your life. And I, too, agree with both of you. This is going to be a bond, and I felt like we were sitting in a cigar bar tonight with some bourbon and some nice cigars, and we was just shooting the shit. That's what I felt tonight with you brothers, and so I'm so appreciative, and I thank you for following me and continue to support the podcast. And this is Ty Jones, The Voice, thanking both of you for being on this show, and I want to say that we're out of here, and you two brothers have a blessed night tonight, and whatever you do tonight, keep it safe, keep it funky and fresh, stay fly forever, and you'll hear me next week on my next podcast. I'm not going to tell you who's going to be on it, but it's something very juicy. I got a brother come from Brooklyn. New York City has been showing me so much love. I got a brother by the name of Gat Murder. He is working with Remy Ma's husband, Papoose. He's going to be performing live in Brooklyn on August 31st. They will be having a performance. Gat Murder is also affiliated with Little C's, Little Kim, Junior Mafia. He also has a web series that's on YouTube called The Brooklyn Way. He'll be on the show next week, and we'll top it up with him, and he'll give us some insight on everything that's going on with the new web series, the concerts that's about to come up. So that's coming up next week, as well as Miss Stella Nova. She'll be on the show as well. She's a book author, writer. She's in Atlanta, and she is Virgo Goddess. I love this sister. She will also be on the show talking about her book, her life, and all of that. That's next week. So this weekend, whatever you do, brothers, keep it safe and funky, and thank you for being a guest on my show tonight, brothers. I thank you so much.
You're most welcome, Ty. Pleasure.
All right. This is Ty Jones, along with Peter Sherrill and Paco on my show this evening. God bless, and have a blessed night. Before I head out of here, I'm going to end this segment with E, the R&B rock star. He likes his sisters a little thick and curvy. I want to end it with that one.
Fascination, more like an obsession. Not gonna lie, been trying to control it, but it hasn't been easy. And damn, I tried, may sound superficial, but that's not my intention. Just gotta say, this physical attraction that's got me captivated won't go away, and every time I see it, I want it, gotta have it. I know exactly what it is I want, like all the other fellas, I'm checking, but no disrespecting. I gotta keep it real, not one to front. So baby, come on, you know I want it. Baby, come on, you know I need it. I'm letting you know you're my selection. Girl, you're the one. That's why I'm repping. Hashtag team thick and curvy. Team thick and curvy. Team thick and curvy. Team thick and hashtag team thick and curvy. Team thick and curvy. All my thick and curvy women all over the world. Got that. Damn, you got that. I'm loving everything that you do, girl, from your hair down to your shoes. Bossy, oh so flawless. Can't find just one word to describe you. All I know that I